Okay, you gotta keep it on, brother. Okay. Hello, my name is Christy Jiang, and this is my persuasive speech. Why immigrant contributions are essential to American culture. Are you hungry right now? Think about your favorite meal. Now imagine if that sushi, pizza, or taco you are thinking of didn't exist. Pretty hard, right? All these foods and related cultures have been shaped by the immigrants around us. Even if it doesn't seem like it is affecting you directly, in the long run, it is. From the music we listen to the food we eat, immigrants have helped define who we are. Since I have thoroughly researched immigration's impact on American culture, I've analyzed and examined credible studies that prove how crucial immigrants are to our society. It is time to recognize that determined efforts that immigrants have inputted within our culture. Immigrants have contributed through innovation, community enhancement, and economic strength. First, I will show how immigrants make up our culture and economy. After, I will address common arguments against immigration. And finally, I will showcase possible plans for supporting immigrant communities. Now, let's begin by understanding how these contributions go about. So much of America underestimate immigrant contributions to the economy. According to the Cato Institute by Daniel Griswold, immigrants introduce new ideas, work in needed occupations, and make our economy more competitive. They induce demand through their spending and entrepreneurship, which creates additional employment opportunities for everyone. Immigrants have been critical in driving American innovation, according to a study done at Stanford University by Katia Shabuk. Immigrants only accounted for 16% of US inventors, but received 23% of all patents issued between the years 1990 and 2016. This shows that immigrants contribute on different levels to technological advances. Their innovative efforts create new products and services, enhance the creation of jobs, and keep the US competitive. Immigrants also play a great role in strengthening communities across the country. According to a paper published in the European Journal of Social Psychology, more immigrant-dominated neighborhoods are found to be socially cooperative and engaged in civic activity. Immigrants are likely to start community groups, contribute to local culture like music, festivals, and traditions, and engage in volunteer activities that make the society healthier. While many recognize the contributions of immigrants, many may argue that they have concerns about immigrant impact on society. To start, others argue that immigrants take away the jobs of American workers. Yet, according to Josh Bivens in a 2025 article in the Economic Policy of Institutes, finds that immigrants often fill labor gaps in sectors like agriculture and construction, where American-born workers are less likely to work. By holding down these jobs, immigrants help with the creation of jobs, which further develops economic growth. To add on, critics also argue that immigrants do not assimilate into American culture. They preserve their native language and culture rather than conforming. But according to Jeffrey Corliner from the National Bureau of Economic Research, found that assimilation takes place over several generations. Finally, immigrants are argued by some to impose an unequal strain on government services like healthcare. It may fuel resentment, especially during economically challenging times. However, based on a study conducted by the National Academics of Sciences, immigrants and their children contribute more to taxes than they take in public services in the long run. Now that we've seen how immigration strengthens America, it's time to focus on how we can continue to support these contributions. Picture the day when immigration continues to thrive and help our community, foster innovation, and strengthen community. By welcoming immigrants, we can utilize their potential in driving our nation forward, essentially aiding everyone in the long run. To make this a reality, we need to fight for the right policies that promote fair immigration policies, appreciate the determined workforce, and welcome refugees. We as a community need to speak to lawmakers and support immigration integration efforts. Together, we can build a more inclusive future. Now that we've examined immigration and its importance in the culture, let's wrap it up. In short, immigrants are America's key to success. They allow innovation, contribute to the economy, and strengthen our society as a community. Stand up and vote for what's right. We must struggle for policies that welcome immigrants so that we can all contribute to a better and more inclusive world. Let's keep embracing the tradition of openness and turn America into a land where anybody can achieve the American dream. Thank you.